It's been an eyesore you can't miss along I-10 in New Orleans East for years.
And now a project to put it back into commerce is in the home stretch. And as Shelley Brown explains in a Fox 8 Defenders follow-up, the developer feels it'll fill a need when it comes to affordable housing.
Yeah, every apartment has a balcony, and once the higher you get up, the better the views are.
And some of the soon-to-be high-rise apartments will feature lake and downtown views.
Basically, it's a new building. The only thing, the outer structure is still original, but everything inside, from the wall studs to the wiring, the plumbing, the roof, everything's brand new.
From the outside, you might not know it.
It needs to be renovated. A lot of work needs to be done out here in the East.
But inside, the old Holiday Inn high-rise East shuttered for years. Developer Peter Gardner showed us the transformation that's been underway for the last 12 months.
You'll have your open living room that opens up to the balconies.
The 144 mostly one-bedroom apartments will have a modern feel. Quartz countertops, tiled tub surrounds, and eventually stainless steel appliances.
A decent closet space, so yeah, I think it's a good place if you're younger or older and you don't need a big house.
They're on the smaller end, about 500 square feet, and Gardner says most rents will run between $800 and $900 a month.
So if you're making $30,000 a year, this is a great place for you to live. Really trying to focus in on the people who make New Orleans great, who are serving us, making things happen in this town, and nobody's really building for them right now.
People using the nearby bus stop were happy to hear about it.
Do you think they need more affordable apartments in this area?
Absolutely.
Things are so high now. It's hard for people to get, to live out.
For Gardner, the project's been a process since he bought the building in 2017. After it turned 50, in 2019, he secured a designation for it on the National Register of Historic Places. Gardner explained back then it had a lot to do with the architecture.
Those are called breeze blocks, and those were pretty fundamental or important part of mid-century modern architecture, kind of allowing breezes to flow through.
The designation meant he couldn't change the exterior, and it paved the way for historic state and federal tax incentives used for the renovation. Crews cleared the old hotel's 9 floors of furniture and debris, and over the summer, Gardner wiped the building clean of the graffiti that covered the facade.
Caveman reader, that's what it is. We have no idea.
But you want to know. You're dying to know.
I am dying to know what it means.
He's installed brand new patio doors on each level and plans to bring it back to the way it was when it was first built.
I think, once the paint goes up and once the lighting, we're going to have lighting on the inside, kind of actually in the balconies, kind of like the Superdome. I think once people see that, it's going to be really cool.
He's in the home stretch now, and it's a race to the finish line because with tax credits involved, Gardner says he must meet deadlines. Getting equipment, though, has been challenging at times. The elevators, for example, were first stuck on a ship and then at a port waiting to get offloaded.
Even after pandemic delays and a Category 4 storm, Gardner says he's hopeful he'll meet his end-of-the-year deadline and start signing leases for the high-rise apartments in January.
He's eliminating a symbol of Katrina blight along the city's busiest roadway and hopeful the finished project will serve as a catalyst revitalizing more of New Orleans East.
I'm appreciative that work is being done, and I hope it continues to be done.
For the Fox 8 Defenders, Shelley Brown, Fox 8 Local First.
Peter Gardner says the property will feature gated parking and a dog park, and he's in negotiations to open a restaurant on the site. High-rise leasing actually started today, according to the High-Rise NOLA website. If you've got a consumer issue you'd like for us to look into, call the Fox 8 Defenders, staffed with volunteers from the National Council of Jewish Women, or you can fill out our online complaint form, which is the easiest way to reach